Right on time. But listen close. Excellent.
Well, I'll be. You came back with the goods. I'm glad I took a gamble on you. Well, hey, it looks like your branch at the Academy is in some real hot water now. I've always wanted to properly examine the old theater in the east of Antique Plateau. This is... Oh! I must apologize for my conduct towards you earlier. You have done the history of Ori much good today.
I cannot forgive this.
Ah, good day.
Ah, there you are. You're just in time.
Excellent.
Very well. All the involved parties are here. We can begin.
From the very start, Turnbull and his underlings have consistently used underhanded and criminal means to accomplish their goals. The Wolfgang mercenaries have reported an exhaustive list of complaints against them.
Despicable. Are you certain that the Wolfgang didn't start a fight with my initiate? Forcing them to defend themselves?
Do not cross me. How dare you attack their credibility?
You and the Wolfgang mercenaries work very closely together.
Besides, if you're going to sling baseless accusations, I know you committed acts of sabotage against us.
My initiate is correct. There was no need to place the explosives on the rune wall itself.
Do not cross me.
I have heard enough, Victor. I have worked with them personally in recovering our lost history.
I'm afraid that I find your evidence inconclusive, Victor.
You will regret this.
Mate, I don't see how you're still worried about the city's security.
Come now. You've been boasting about the power of your new golems for quite a while.
Well, yes, but that's not the point.
I'd like to mention that the Butcher of Men is confirmed to be dead.
All right, that's fair. But who knows what other vicious immaculates might be ready to take his place? And do you actually think we can trust the Scourge after we pacify them? Free will still allows room for criminal or even monstrous behavior. No. I'd rather they be wiped out entirely. I question the entire merit of the experiment.
Well, there's no easy method for that. Even if we had hundreds of your new golems, it would still take another century at least.
And what about the Wolfgang?
Yeah, or they could come help the war camps at the Gates of Catharsis if they want to actually make a difference.
I'm inclined to believe that the security of the city is strong enough to proceed, Victor. Only one question remains in my mind. Turnbull, were your attempts successful?
We have discovered that what drives the Scourge to attack Elat's followers in a frenzy is the effect of a spell. Therefore, I have developed a counter-spell that will nullify that command. And in Immaculates, it will give them the ability to ignore their instinct and choose not to act upon it.
I'm still waiting on proof that this is even possible, Turnbull. Either show us that it's possible, or stop wasting our time!
With pleasure. Desi, could you go fetch our mutual friend?
How dare you?
Well, well. An Immaculate and a priest of Elat in the same room together.
Wait, what?
Well, I think we can say that the alchemic mix we provided is at least somewhat responsible for the experiment's success.
This was all a big deal over nothing. Even if you can change the nature of individual Immaculates, that won't change much of anything.
Obviously not. The runic phrase emits an aura that expands over time. Anything that stays in contact with that aura for long enough will be affected. Plan is to create runic totems, strategically placed in each region. In fact, our friend here might be able to act as an ambassador of sorts. By no means an instant solution, but it should radically change the course of our conflict with the Scourge within our lifetimes.
You want to just plop down a spell with such a far-reaching, ever-expanding effect all over Ori, just like that? I'd pick the demons we know over the demons we don't.
I'm afraid I must disagree, Victor. The Scourge hordes continue to make civilization barely tenable. You are certain that this single counterspell will work on all the Scourge that come into contact with it?
They're right. Starting with them will cripple the brains behind the Scourge.
Indeed. This would provoke dramatic change.
No! You are a monster. A creature created purely for destruction. You have no such right. You dare lecture me, Scourge Beast?
That is enough, Immaculate. There is no need for personal attacks. I have made my decision. You are quite right, Immaculate. I have indeed compromised. in order to create what I believe is a better world. Well, I'm convinced, Turnbull. This is an exceptional breakthrough. You have the full support of the Academy.
And what, pray tell, do we do about the legitimate horde of Scourge that I know for a fact is bearing down on Harmattan? Wait! Headmaster! We cannot trust an Immaculate to fight its own kind.
No, Victor. I want to see if this Immaculate's intentions are honest.
This is your mission.
Never thought I'd be fighting alongside an Immaculate. Against other Scourge.
I want you to have this.
Want me to train you?
Well, I hope you're happy with yourself. This is unacceptable.
Hey, listen!
Want me to train you?